Alright, welcome ladies and gents. So, Star Wars, new movie, apparently, from none other than Damon Lindelof. Not exactly great, not gonna lie. Don't like the sound of this. Alright, I know loads of people are like, oh, you've been negative. Look, if you think this sounds good for you, I guess. But Damon Lindelof, not really hot on my agenda for filmmaking, writing, whatever. I just don't think he's that good. Deadline had the exclusive on this. So let's check them out. Because again, if they got the exclusive, we go direct to that source. So Secret Star Wars film. So this is one I think the most hilarious thing about this is we'd never even heard about this yet. The ones which we have heard about are all off the table. So Patty Jenkins, gone. Ryan Johnson probably gone. The Kevin Feige one, what's happening with that? Maybe this is that, probably not. But maybe it's just all over the place. And they're like, oh yeah, we've got a new one, secret one. Here you go. Here it is. Like, there you go. What? All right then. So let's take a look, because this, to me, I don't like it, because I don't like Damon Lindelof. I'm so amazed at how he still gets work. I don't get it. I don't think he's that good. But tell me, if you like him, tell me why. Because maybe I'm missing something. So I would like to know. But also, just side note, check out, in the description box, my second channel, Mr. Reviews Live Archives. Interesting conversations with interesting people, creators, industry professionals. You'll find a link down below. Please do subscribe. Subscribe. You won't be disappointed. We'll probably end up talking about this as well, actually. But anyway, look, yeah, Secret Star Wars film from Damon Lindelof. And obviously Lucasfilm, sets Ms. Marvel's Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy as the director. So this is their exclusive. Following months of speculation, I haven't seen months, but alright, Deadline is now hearing from several sources close to the project that not only is Damon Lindelof developing a new Star Wars film for Lucasfilm, but that Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy has been set as director. Lindelof is co-writing the project, though it is unknown at this time who his writing partner might be. So, this is interesting. Now, I wonder how Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy got the position as director. Because we don't know who's producing it. Could this be the Kevin Feige produced Star Wars that he wanted to get off the ground? Maybe. Maybe. But then Disney... You know, Lucasfilm's Disney, Disney's Marvel. So it's all, you know, very incestuous with their talent. The talent pool is very limited and they just sort of cross-share. So maybe not. It's just speculation. But anyway, they say insiders say the script is still being written, which means production is likely far out. So it hasn't even been written yet. So that's good, I guess. Not. That said, sources add it was important to Lucasfilm and Lindelof that a director be brought on so that person's own vision for where they see this story headed gets included in the script. That's a weird thing to include. Isn't it? So you don't have a story. You've probably got, like, you know, a script treatment. But you don't have a script finished. But you're like, hey, director, you can jump on board. And you can... I just moved the microphone, sorry. And you can put your own stuff in this script as well. I mean... what? That's quite odd. That's quite unusual. That's very unusual. Normally, it's a directing-writing duo, or it's a writer, or it's a director that comes on board, pitches a script treatment, and then they have the writer, or the studio gets another writer. This is an odd way around doing it. And it's odd that they're so intent on, having the director bring their own vision for where the story is headed. Do you think this might be, and this is what it screams to me, do you think this might be Disney and Lucasfilm trying to change their rap? They have a real bad rap with directors at the moment. Creative differences galore. So maybe it's that. I can't tell. It's a very odd way of doing it. Jesus, loads of adverts. So Lucasfilm and reps for Obaid-Chinoy could not be reached for comment, not a surprise. But as for what the film was actually focused on, that will remain under wraps, as this project remains one of the more guarded secrets in all of Hollywood. Well, not that guarded. If you've managed to find out information on it, you probably know. As for when we will see the film, while it still remains a way off, the feeling is, given how proactive executives were in finding a director for this film, that this Star Wars feature seems to have the most momentum out of all the films currently in development. And this is quite a damning thing to hear, and it surprised me. 2019 was when Star Wars was last on the big screen. 2019 in The Rise of Skywalker. That's crazy. And that's when they were just like, ah, shit, we'll just focus on TV stuff instead. Isn't that mad? So that said, they have a number of films in development, including this one. And Lucasfilm has been pretty clear. They want to make sure the next series of films have a story they are happy with and don't see a need to rush out that next franchise. I wonder if this will end up being the High Republic era garbage. It may be. Maybe. But as for Abe Chinoy, the highly sought after director continues to build on her strong ties with Disney, again that incestuous nature, after successfully directing several episodes of Ms. Marvel for Marvel Studios, best known for directing her Oscar-winning documentary shorts Saving Face and A Girl in the River, The Price of Forgiveness. The Oscar and Emmy-winning director also recently committed to directing Paramount's adaptation of Brilliance, which is being developed as a starring vehicle for Will Smith. I guess that's post-slap. The slap heard around the world. He's trying to, yeah, push that ahead. Interesting one. This is an interesting one. I'm not going to lie. I don't like the sound of it because I don't like Damon Lindelof. I think he's a vapid excuse for a human. And he writes the most redundant, trivial bollocks ever. So I don't know. I honestly just don't like the sound of this because I just don't think Damon Lindelof is that good. Damon Lindelof tends to be brought on for things, and then when he's brought on, because we see it, we even saw it with Prometheus, for instance. So the original script, which then Damon Lindelof was brought on to rewrite, ended up being a complete, just, oh, mystery. Oh, this is a mystery too. And it's like, you can't just keep doing mysteries, Damon, mate. It's not, the people don't want consistent mysteries, right? You know. It's like having a wank and not coming, right? We all want a payoff, all right? Like, we want to get there. We want some satisfaction, some gratification behind this. It was a bad comparison, I'm sorry. But you get my point. And Damon Lindelof's track record just isn't that great. So I'm not happy with him being on board. But if you are, let me know why. Cheers, guys. Take care.